That glass of milk you drink every day thinking it's doing you good could be the silent culprit of the inflammation that weakens your bones, strains your heart, and clouds your memory, especially after the age of 60. A recent study has shown that some popular milks, including those labeled healthy, may actually put older adults at greater risk for bone loss, blood pressure spikes, and even cognitive decline. The worst part is that these potentially harmful milks are probably sitting in your refrigerator right now. But don't worry, this video isn't here to scare you. But before we continue, please like the video, share it with those who might benefit from it, and tell me in the comments how old you are. It's important to me to know the people I'm trying to help. Today, I'm not only going to reveal the 4 types of milk you should never drink after age 60, but I'm also going to show you 4 far better alternatives that can protect your bones, strengthen your heart, and improve your digestion and sleep. One of these milks, which almost no one talks about, could even help slow down aging at a cellular level. For this reason, I invite you to stay with me until the end. If you are curious to learn, leave a comment below. Your feedback helps me create better content. Now let's start with the first milk to avoid. Semi-skimmed milk, a silent enemy that hides behind a reassuring image in your refrigerator. It is familiar, and for many seniors, it evokes memories of warm breakfasts and childhood comfort. However, semi-skimmed milk hides a dangerous secret for those over 60. It could slowly turn into a threat, especially for heart health. The reason is that semi-skimmed milk is processed, and this, ironically, eliminates the best substances and leaves the worst ones trapped. All processed foods and drinks, in fact, are worked in such a way as to be distorted and lose an important part of their benefits. As we age, our metabolism becomes less efficient. Arteries tend to become stiffer, and the heart has to work harder, even for basic activities. Continuing to provide the body with a daily intake of saturated fats means accumulating a silent pressure on this already tired system, to the point of breaking. The warning signs are often subtle: shortness of breath, a feeling of heaviness in the chest, unexplained tiredness. These aren't just signs of aging, they're signs that your heart may be in trouble. But the damage doesn't stop there. Low-fat milk is also high in calories. For older adults struggling with muscle loss or limited mobility, excess weight becomes a dangerous burden. It puts pressure on your joints and increases your risk of insulin resistance. Add to that digestion, many older adults develop lactose intolerance without knowing it. That glass of milk could be the hidden cause of bloating and stomach pain. The second milk to avoid is sweetened condensed milk, a real trap for the brain and blood sugar. It is thick, sweet, and for many, it is the flavor of memories, used in desserts or in coffee. But that little can is silently acting against your health. Just 1 tablespoon contains about 10 grams of added sugar, and no one uses just 1 tablespoon. It quickly becomes a sugar bomb. This causes a spike in blood sugar, forcing the pancreas to work harder. This is especially dangerous for those who already have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. But it's not just sugar. Recent research shows that high sugar consumption can accelerate cognitive decline. Some scientists call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. If you find yourself forgetting things, having trouble finding words, or feeling mentally confused, it might not just be age, but early signs of sugar-related brain stress. In addition, condensed milk is a disaster for the intestines. Its syrupy consistency slows down digestion, causes bloating, and leaves a feeling of heaviness, depriving you of energy. The third milk is rice milk, the weak link hidden behind a healthy label. For those who are lactose intolerant, it seems like the perfect alternative, but the truth is different. Rice milk may be doing more harm than good. It's made mostly from white rice and water, making it extremely low in nutrients, almost no protein, no healthy fats, and few vitamins. 1 cup contains less than a gram of protein, which is far too little for an older adult to cope with the natural loss of muscle mass. But the biggest danger is inorganic arsenic. Rice naturally absorbs arsenic from the soil. Concentrated in milk, those who drink it daily could slowly accumulate this toxic element, a huge risk for aging kidneys and livers. Plus, it has a high glycemic index causing blood sugar spikes. It's a double whammy, too few nutrients and too many risks. The last milk to avoid is flavored milk, a sweet sabotage disguised as a health product. Whether it's chocolate almond or vanilla oat, the problem is the same. These products often contain 10 to 15 grams of added sugar per cup, about as much as a soda. This excess causes fatigue, brain fog, and long-term damage. Plus, they often contain thickeners, gums, and artificial flavors, ingredients designed to improve texture, not your health, which can cause digestive upset and inflammation. Now let's move on to the 4 alternatives that, instead, nourish the bones, protect the heart, and can even improve sleep and memory. The first is fermented soy milk. Not your average soy milk. The fermentation makes it special. It provides complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids to keep your muscles strong. It also contains isoflavones, plant antioxidants that help protect bone density and support cognitive health. Fermentation also enriches it with probiotics, making it easier to digest and beneficial for the intestine. The second is unsweetened almond milk. It is one of the smartest choices after the age of 60. It is cholesterol-free, low in saturated fat, and naturally rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fats. It is an excellent source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects the brain from oxidative stress, helping to slow cognitive decline. Furthermore, since it is not very heavy, it is perfect for keeping weight under control. The third is calcium-enriched oat milk. When enriched with calcium and vitamin D, it becomes a daily defense system. It helps maintain bone density, which is essential to prevent fractures. It contains beta-glucan, a fiber that helps eliminate bad cholesterol from the body, keeping the arteries cleaner. A warm glass before bed can also promote deeper sleep thanks to its calming effect. The last milk, our secret weapon, is flax milk. It may be one of the most overlooked and powerful tricks. It is naturally rich in ALA omega-3 fatty acids. These compounds fight inflammation, a key factor in joint pain, heart disease, and even dementia. It offers these benefits without the fishy taste or cholesterol. It is light, easy to digest, and a real boon to cellular health. At this stage of life, every choice matters. The milk you pour into your coffee can either boost your strength or slowly reduce it. Today you have discovered the 4 types of milk to avoid and 4 alternatives worth choosing. It's not about restrictions, it's about improvement. It's about aging smartly, protecting your independence one sip at a time. Make a small trade, starting tomorrow. Your future self will thank you. Now I'd like to hear your opinion. Which of these types of milk do you think you'll switch to first? If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to receive more advice designed just for you. Just hearing the word cancer sends a cold shiver down your spine. It is no longer something that seems far away, a remote possibility that affects others. Today, it is a tangible presence in our homes, a reality that affects not only our parents and grandparents, but also our brothers, our sisters, our dearest friends, and, increasingly, even ourselves. It is a battle that concerns us all, closely. Before continuing, like the video, share it with the people you care about, and write in the comments where you follow us from and your age. It's a way to feel united in this path of awareness and prevention. Even though modern treatments such as chemotherapy, surgery, and advanced biological drugs have made great strides, we cannot ignore one alarming fact. Cancer cases are on the rise, more than ever. They are affecting younger and younger people, and in increasingly aggressive forms. But have you ever stopped to think about why? Is it possible that the environment we live in, the air we breathe, and the water we drink are more loaded with toxins and chemicals than they used to be? Or is it chronic stress, that constant and invisible pressure of modern life, that over time wears down and weakens our immune system, Our first line of defense? Cancer, you see, makes no noise. It is a silent enemy. It slowly settles into the body, cell by cell, often without noticeable symptoms for years, until it is too late. But here is a powerful question, a question that can change everything. Can we strengthen our bodies naturally? Can we build an internal shield to reduce the risk of cancer finding fertile ground to grow? The answer, fortunately, is yes. Before we delve into the heart of our topic, it is crucial to understand what we are trying to prevent. Cancer, in its essence, begins with a mistake. A single cell suffers damage, or a mutation in its DNA, the genetic code that tells it how to behave. Normally, our bodies have incredibly sophisticated control systems that repair this damage, or, if the damage is too great, tell the cell to self-destruct in a process called apoptosis. Sometimes, however, these safety mechanisms fail. The damaged cell does not die, but begins to divide uncontrollably, ignoring all stop signals. These abnormal cells form a mass, a tumor, that can grow and invade surrounding tissue. Factors such as chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, an excess of harmful molecules called free radicals, create the perfect environment for these cellular errors. Our goal, therefore, is twofold: to reduce exposure to DNA-damaging factors and, at the same time, provide our bodies with the nutrients they need to maintain their repair and defense systems. This is not achieved with a single magic pill, but through a conscious lifestyle. This means reducing sugar and ultra-processed foods, which fuel inflammation. It means managing stress through practices like meditation or spending time in nature. It means ensuring quality sleep, during which the body performs its main cleansing and repair functions. And, most importantly, it means integrating specific foods into our diet, true gifts of nature that contain bioactive compounds studied for their anti-tumor properties. In this video, you'll discover 6 powerful seeds that are not only packed with essential nutrients, but research has shown that they help the body fight cancer cells on multiple levels. You may be surprised to learn that some of these seeds are already sitting in your kitchen, waiting to be used to their full potential. Pay special attention when we get to the 6th seed. It is perhaps the most common, but also the one with the most surprising and powerful potential of all. Before we begin, I would like to give special recognition to Dr. Frank Suarez, whose tireless work has motivated thousands of people to take charge of their health journeys. If you feel grateful for his message, leave a comment below saying, "Thank you, Frank Suarez," to show your appreciation. Now, without further ado, let's discover together these seeds that can change our lives. Let's start with a seed that is often considered a delight for the most refined palates, a luxury to be indulged in every now and then, but which actually hides a myriad of healing properties, particularly with regards to protecting the body from cancer: the macadamia seed. The macadamia nut, with its thick, rock-hard shell, isn't just hard to crack. It's nature's way of protecting one of the most nutrient-dense, creamy, buttery nuts there is. While people often enjoy macadamia nuts for their rich, mild flavor, there's a deeper reason why health experts and researchers are following them so closely. Their real power lies in their particular and unique fat composition. About 75% of the fat in macadamia nuts is monounsaturated fat. These are the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil, known for their ability to reduce inflammation, stabilize cell membranes, and help protect the body from oxidative stress. These anti-inflammatory and antioxidant actions are essential for cancer prevention. They help minimize daily cellular damage and slow down processes that could lead to uncontrolled cell division, which is the hallmark of tumor growth. Even a small daily amount, just 28 grams, about 10 to 12 whole walnuts, provides the body with about 1.5 milligrams of manganese. This is a mineral that is essential for activating one of the body's most powerful antioxidant enzymes, superoxide dismutase. Manganese plays a vital role in neutralizing oxidative stress, promoting cellular repair, and protecting DNA from mutations that can trigger cancerous changes. But the story doesn't end there. Macadamia seeds are also rich in phytosterols, plant-based compounds that, as shown by numerous studies, can slow the growth and spread of some cancer cells, particularly in hormone-sensitive tissues, such as those of the breast and prostate. These protective effects become even more critical after the age of 50, when the body's natural defense systems begin to slow down. Now ask yourself, are you using macadamia nuts wisely? It doesn't take much to benefit from them. You can sprinkle chopped nuts on porridge, blend a handful into a smoothie for a rich, creamy texture, add them to a mixed salad for a crunch, or simply enjoy them raw as a midday snack. Their naturally high fat and fiber content also helps keep you feeling full, which means you're less likely to reach for processed snacks. From the buttery luxury of the macadamia, we now turn to a seed that evokes memories of summers, family gatherings, and holiday celebrations: the watermelon seed. For many, especially in Asian cultures, offering roasted red watermelon seeds is more than just a tradition or the color red symbolizing good luck. It is a time-honored practice rooted in wellness and folk wisdom. These tiny, long-loved seeds have earned their place not only for their pleasant taste, but also for their exceptional health benefits, especially for seniors who want to build a defense against chronic diseases. Our ancestors may not have had scientific journals, but they instinctively understood something that science is now confirming. Watermelon seeds, especially the red-fleshed variety, are packed with vital nutrients that promote cellular health. One of their most important components is lycopene, a powerful carotenoid antioxidant known for its ability to protect the body from oxidative stress, a major trigger for many forms of cancer, especially prostate cancer. Lycopene acts as a bodyguard for our cells, neutralizing free radicals before they can cause irreparable damage. Incredibly, just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can provide up to 75 milligrams of lycopene, or almost 3 times more than you would get from a ripe tomato, one of the most popular sources of lycopene. But the benefits don't stop there. About 38% of the fat content of these seeds comes from linoleic acid, an essential omega-6 fatty acid that, when combined with a balanced diet, plays a key role in reducing chronic inflammation and boosting the immune system. This is especially important for older adults, whose natural defenses have begun to slow down. Additionally, red watermelon seeds provide a potent mix of magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, all of which help improve cellular repair, immune function, and overall vitality. When choosing watermelon seeds, be selective. Look for naturally roasted ones that are free of artificial colors, preservatives, and excess salt. An easy way to prepare them at home is to soak the seeds in warm water for a couple of hours, which helps soften the outer layer and makes them easier to digest. After that, you can lightly toast them in a dry pan. You can also grind them into a powder to add to smoothies or yogurt. The ideal serving is 15 to 20 grams per day. Now let's turn to a humble and often forgotten grain: millet. Hidden in traditional recipes or overlooked on supermarket shelves, it may actually be one of the most underrated superfoods nature has to offer. How is it that such a nutrient-dense grain is so often overlooked? Perhaps because it's unattractive. It's small, pale, and cheap. But beneath this simple appearance lies a powerhouse of nutrients. In just 100 grams of millet, you will find up to 120 milligrams of polyphenols, plant-based antioxidants, in quantities far greater than those found in white rice or refined wheat. These polyphenols are your frontline defenders, protecting your body at the cellular level by neutralizing free radicals. Recent studies suggest that millet's polyphenol content may help reduce the risk of breast and colon cancer, two of the most concerning health threats for adults age 50 and older. But millet's benefits aren't limited to antioxidants. This humble grain is also a valuable source of magnesium, providing about 114 milligrams per 100-gram serving. Magnesium is essential for cardiovascular health, relaxing blood vessels, and helping reduce strain on the heart. The beauty of millet is its versatility. No fancy recipes are needed. Imagine adding just 2 or 3 tablespoons of cooked millet to your daily meals, in soups, as a rice substitute, or in a morning porridge. That small change could offer big protection. Now, let's talk about sesame seeds. Sprinkled on Asian dishes, mixed with tahini, or baked into bread, they have always played a subtle but essential role in world cuisine. But these little seeds offer so much more than flavor. What gives them such impressive healing potential? The answer lies in 2 unique plant compounds, sesamin and sesamol. These rare antioxidants, members of the lignin family, are attracting increasing interest among researchers for their ability to block the growth and spread of cancer cells, particularly colorectal and breast cancer. Modern science is confirming what ancient wisdom has always suspected. But sesame seeds don't just fight cancer. They're also packed with minerals. Just 100 grams of whole sesame seeds provide a whopping 975 milligrams of calcium, more than even the same amount of milk. A major plus for maintaining strong bones. They also contain about 351 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, which helps regulate blood pressure and strengthens muscle and nerve function. A modest serving of just 10 to 20 grams per day is sufficient. Try sprinkling them on oatmeal, smoothies, salads, or use them to create a crispy coating for fish. Have you ever thought that something as simple as a handful of nuts can silently defend your body? Almonds are a prime example, revered since ancient times as a symbol of health. One of the main reasons is their high content of vitamin E, about 25 milligrams per 100 grams. This vitamin is a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals before they can damage cells. Additionally, almonds are rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, plant compounds that have been shown to slow the multiplication of cancer cells, particularly in the breast, colon, and prostate. They also provide about 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, essential for calming the nervous system and reducing chronic stress, a factor that contributes to weakening the immune system. The goal is to consume 20 to 30 grams per day. A useful trick: soak the almonds for 6 to 8 hours before consuming them. Soaking removes some of the phytic acid, a compound that can block the absorption of minerals, and makes them easier to digest. And now, the 6th and final seed, perhaps the most surprising, the humble pumpkin seed. Often overlooked and discarded, these small but mighty seeds are emerging as a superfood with incredible preventative properties. But what makes them so special? Let's start with zinc. This essential mineral plays a vital role in strengthening the immune system and aiding in cellular repair. In just 100 grams of pumpkin seeds, you will find about 7 milligrams of zinc. Zinc is particularly important for reducing the risk of prostate cancer, a disease that affects a large number of men over the age of 50. But pumpkin seeds do more than just that. They are rich in magnesium, manganese, and vitamin E. This trio of nutrients work together to neutralize free radicals, reduce chronic inflammation, and support the body's natural detoxification processes. And there's more: phytosterols. These plant compounds, found in significant amounts in pumpkin seeds, have been shown to help slow the growth of cancer cells. How much should we eat? A small handful, about 30 grams, is more than enough. They are incredibly versatile. Try adding them to salads, stirring them into porridge, or simply enjoying them as a snack. For maximum benefit, they are best eaten raw or lightly toasted. Now that you've discovered all 6 seeds, you may be wondering, how can I best absorb their nutrients? Instead of consuming them completely raw, lightly toasting them at a moderate temperature around 150 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes improves both flavor and digestibility by reducing phytic acid. Another tip: pair the seeds with foods rich in vitamin C, which significantly improves iron absorption. For example, sprinkle pumpkin seeds on a salad and add lemon juice. If you have sensitive digestion, try grinding them before consuming. It is truly inspiring to see how small seeds can have such a powerful impact on your health. Simple daily food choices like these can really make a difference.